you swear and affirm the testimony that you have about to give will be the truth, the whole truth?
Thank you, and please be seated.
Yes. Good afternoon. Full name for the court.
Keith Lamar Lehman, Keith Lan, medical examiner's office here in Georgia. It's part of the Georgia Bureau of Investigation. Most of the time I work out of the headquarters office, which is in the Atlanta area.
Okay. Do you occasionally have to travel for that position?
Yes.
Did you ever have to travel to the laboratory or the state crime lab?
Yeah. Well, my duties are mostly centered around the performance of autopsies. Autopsy is basically, so I perform autopsies and then do other activities related to that, such as testifying in court. We talk to basically teaching them how to perform autopsies and do the same kind of stuff that I do.
How long have you been doing this?
For 26 years.
Has it always been in that role? Or are you?
I'm a forensic pathologist.
Okay. Does that mean basically the job description you just gave us?
Yes.
And
I'm licensed to practice medicine here in Georgia.
how long have you been practicing? Are you still in that capacity right now?
Yes.
Where did you receive your training in pathology?
And during my 5 years doing studies there, I did a special year study called the fellowship in the field of forensic pathology. Training in North Carolina, I did time at the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office in Atlanta, which was another year.
Difference between a forensic pathologist and a coroner?
Yeah. The coroners are usually not physicians' coroner's office, so they're like the first line of investigation agency. So the coroner is involved in like an autopsy may be warranted, or forensic autopsy may talk to us. We'll have them send the body to us, and then we'll perform an autopsy. One of the medical examiners in our office, one of the forensic pathologists, will perform an autopsy, and then we'll let the coroner's office know, and then the coroner is the one who fills out the death certificate.
So you don't personally prepare the death certificate? Coroner, is that what you said?
Yes.
And is that always the procedure?
Yes, almost always. Sometimes we'll ask us about the case.
Okay. And can you describe for the jury you describe where you went to school and that information, Did you do
In my last year of fellowship training at Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office, which is in the Atlanta area, I rotated over.
And was that all that experience that you just described, was that prior to you starting performing autopsies?
Yeah, well, we as a fellow, we trained to supervise autopsies.
Okay. And at some point, they basically cleared you to do it on your own. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And how long have you been doing that now? On your own?
For 26.
Before?
Yes.
Approximately how many times?
Approximately 300 times.
What counties?
Gosh, a lot of counties in Georgia haven't testified in all of them, but
For status as a forensic pathologist?
no.
At this time, Your Honor, I would.
No questions and no objections.
He is qualified.
To direct your attention to December 6th of 2022 and December 9th of 2022. Were you called upon to perform in this county?
Yes.
And as a result, a case number associated with that medical examination
Yes.
actually is?
Yes. So an autopsy is basically an examination of the body after death in order to make certain determination.
Number. Can you tell us what that number was?
Yes, it was. It is 2022 and 1.
Is that case number you need for each autopsy you perform?
Yeah, each case, we go with each autopsy gets
That you work with? Meaning if you're in Atlanta, you would get a separate case number? Okay. And
and all of the reports associated with examination within the crime lab. That all gets linked to this case number so that all the reports can be put together. Per year, I would say it varies. It's varied depending on how busy we were and our staffing. I'd say I performed at the GBI probably anywhere from, yeah.
And is an autopsy always associated with a criminal investigation?
No.
Can you tell the case?
Yeah. So for forensic autopsies to be performed, there's certain types of deaths that we might autopsy. Everybody that doesn't get an autopsy suddenly and unexpectedly and don't have a medical history that reasonably explains their death. Certain types of suicides will autopsy. For instance, some of the examples we might see are any of the deaths in custody, in police custody,